My exposure to technology was email 4 times a year. I think operations at Amazon is more unique. It's not just about thinking up big ideas. It's being able to execute a bold vision, working backwards from the customers and inventing for and on their behalf. If you want to aspire to be the Earth's best employer, you need to build an organization that is empathetic, inclusive, helps people succeed as professionals and they can bring their true self to work and succeed. And there is work-life harmony.
Can you tell us about your first week at Amazon? How was it, if you remember any of that?
I remember it really well. I'll track back a little. Before I joined Amazon, I used to sail on ships. I was a captain in the Merchant Navy. Decided to come back to India and do my MBA from the Indian School of Business. In that school, they used to teach a lot with case studies. And one of the case studies we did was on Amazon. And it had a lot about the leadership principles at Amazon, and that really attracted me to learn more.
You've been here for 12 years and your career would have evolved as well. What are some of the learnings as you look back and what's kept you at Amazon, and any aha moments?
Lots of aha moments. I think what I started with, that Amazon is the kind of place where you get the opportunity to invent and invent at scale, so long as what you're doing is working backwards for the customer and inventing on their behalf. There is not a lot of, this is not your responsibility, or this is the silo that you operate in. It is a very large company, but we have very zealously held on to our entrepreneurial DNA. The Bar Raiser program is again a unique, but I think a great concept. The genesis of the program, as you know, is about making sure that the hiring bar for Amazon stays high. Is the person we are hiring better than 50% of the team already or not?
So Abhinav, what makes working in field of operations really unique and challenging? Would you want to talk about that?
I think operations at Amazon is more unique than operations anywhere else. One, it's very technology driven. Slight glimpse of it. Once you click buy on the Amazon.in website or on the Amazon.in app, we don't say estimated delivery date. Even internally, we call it the customer promise because we treat it as such. It's a promise we've made to the customer to get there at some time.
Leading a large, diverse workforce is both exciting and challenging, right? How have you used your thoughtful approach from an inclusion perspective? And if you could share some insights on how have you helped in building a more diverse and inclusive workforce?
I think this is one of those things which Jeff defined the best in the world, where he spoke about it's not about balance, where there is a theoretical count of hours that you spend at work or at home, but it's about having the ability to make that choice in the moment what you would like to prioritize. And quite honestly, that what we call the Associate Experience Week or the AEW is designed to let people understand the people who truly create value. And we've had some great success stories from there. We've had people who joined us as delivery associates and today are managers. We've had people who started managing stations and are now heading up different operations functions. And we lay a lot of emphasis of leaders walking the floor. I was in a fulfillment center just yesterday, and I make sure that X days a month I'm in the field and I deliver packages even now, every single month.
How are we using Amazon's scale and culture of innovation to create a more sustainable place?
We're not just using our ability to invent. We are using the power of our culture to even think big in that space. I'll give you an example. When Jeff came here in 2019, we made a very public commitment that we'll get to 10,000 electric vehicles by 2025. So that's what it's all about from a sustainability perspective: bold intent, eager adoption of existing technology, investing in building technology, and taking people along.